And we're live.
Welcome back to Randomness 101, folks, where we question if butt plugs are strong enough to hold someone's shit in. My name is Arceaion, and I'm your co-host.
Wait, I
And
thought you
with
said that
me...
was butt licking, not butt plugs.
Oh, no. Wait, is butt... Well, anyway, the one that just asked this question is your host, Spentaurthecentaur.
Hey guys, I'm
And
back.
I don't actually know. Would butt licking be strong enough to hold back your
I
shits?
I don't want to know. That's disgusting.
You asked this question.
I
I
did. Well, no,
answered
I did
something
because of where
different.
we started the podcast. I did because where we started the podcast. I thought you were
Said something
saying, yeah, you
different.
said something different.
No,
Um,
I was questioning if butt plugs are that strong. No,
yeah,
you're asking if butt licking is that strong.
but
Big difference there.
yeah, but guys, welcome back. It's been a minute. I don't know how long a minute is, but it's been a minute. I can't remember actually when the last time we uploaded was. Usually we try to do it like once a week, but sometimes stuff gets in the way, and I'm in the middle of moving here, so we may have to pause the podcast for like a week or two,
Oh no,
specifically so I can get that.
wasn't the last upload we did was a podcast. It was the podcast about our D&D session, our one-on-one D&D session.
Oh yeah, the one that was really short. I remember
Yeah,
that.
it
Yeah.
was also our shortest podcast too. So
Yeah, that's a new world
props for
record for
showing us.
a new world record for Randomness 101 for like the can we set a world record for our own channel?
I don't know.
We're just gonna start like having world records. We're gonna like put them in the description of the channel. Be like, who like Spentaur owns the world record for best looking centaur, and then Arceaion holds the world record for weirdest start to the podcast.
Actually, talking about worlds and all that stuff, I actually had an idea, and this is something I'm going to talk about on the podcast because it involves our viewers. Well, what few viewers we have.
We
Um,
got 15 subscribers. We're getting up there. We're getting up there. Eventually, we'll have like millions. You'll see. I'm
anyway,
not. I don't
the
really look at the
question
numbers too much.
is, should we eventually make a Minecraft server specifically for our fans if we
I
get
think
that big?
if we get that big, I feel like I would. I legitimately would do that just so that our fans could play. That'd be fun. Probably
Okay, now
wouldn't. Probably wouldn't.
hear me out on what I want to do for our Minecraft world for the server. I want to make it the world that we've been playing on in
Oh, that'd be cool.
that way they can experience the world that we experienced.
That'd be really cool.
I think that would be fun.
So we
But
have big plans for the Minecraft series. Can't really talk about a ton of it on the podcast, but
no, just know that we spent the last 30 some minutes discussing. Actually, it's been like 40 minutes
yeah,
just
we're just
discussing
discussing plots and
just
such.
yeah, discussing Minecraft plots and all that.
Um,
So
but for right now, season one is almost done. It's just us basically finishing the three Minecraft videos that was literally just hours of footage, so much footage just backed up. So we're finishing that up, and then once that's done, that's season one.
we're
And
so close to the finish line, and yet I just want to be done with it to the point I just want to pretend it doesn't exist. But there
yeah,
are
we
important things such as making the mob farm and all that.
in the villager trading hut sort of thing. I don't know if that's too important because it doesn't
We didn't
work,
even
but
finish it. We
yeah,
didn't
it
even.
doesn't work. We'll
We'll
probably end up
finish it.
going back to it in season two.
Yeah, we got a
So
lot planned for season 2, folks.
yep. Um.
On
So
the topic of
also,
season 2, um, have you seen the Netflix leaks for Inside Job?
yes, it wasn't
I
even
am.
like wasn't even the leak. It was like they did like a Netflix had a YouTube video of the clip.
I know, and I love how the roles are reversed with Reagan and her dad.
Yeah. So for those of you just like who are new to the podcast, we love like Inside Job, Rick and Morty, that sort of stuff. We also like there. I don't know. We have a lot of hobbies. There's a lot of stuff that we're into. But D&D is one of them. We talked about D&D on the podcast. We're
I
playing
need to
Minecraft.
introduce you to The Legends of Vox Machina,
Yeah.
because that is a D&D Critical Role based. It's based on their first campaign, and oh my gosh, is it amazing!
Um. Yeah,
Were it not
but
for the fact that I'm actually currently reading, or not reading, listening to another series, I would actually start listening to Critical Role. But I'm stuck in the middle of something else right now.
yep. So after the Minecraft series, well, right now that's all we've got going for us, other than the podcast, because it's kind of hard to keep multiple series going at a time. But we have an idea for another series. We're just slowly getting around to figuring out how to make it work.
We've
Um,
teased this series since like the start of our. I, I I'm just gonna go out and say it. Minecraft was not supposed to be our first series. It was actually our second series, but we could not get
we
the
couldn't get
first
our mind,
series.
yeah, we couldn't get our minds around how to play a single player game with two people.
Aside from making it a let's play like with Game Grumps or something.
Yeah.
And
So
this game is or this series is the one that Spentaur has planned out. While Minecraft was my brainchild, the next series is his, but we originally
it's a very I want to say
difficult one.
problematic brainchild, because there's a lot of things that we kind of have to figure out how to work around if we want to have it like story based. Because right now, the way that we're looking at it, it's like the easiest way to do it is just kind of a Game Grumps Let's Play. But we want to
While the
make it,
harder while the harder way is what we want to do, which would be
yeah,
very original, but at the same time,
very, very
uh,
confusing and hard, and we'd have to script a ton of it out, and we're not really good with scripts. I don't know if you've seen the Minecraft, like our Minecraft series, the past 3 episodes, but those intros, those were done without scripts. We just went in there, we're like, hey, so this is what happened, and Arceion's kind of better at it than I am, just improvising.
speaking of Minecraft though, um, I saw in the Discord you posted something about a new Minecraft spin-off and why there's no Minecraft 2.
Okay, so I'm gonna go on
Why?
a rant here, okay? So there's the new Minecraft spin-off that they just announced, and I'm trying to remember what the heck the name of it is. I'm kind of Googling while I'm doing the
I think it's
podcast.
called
Don't mind me.
Minecraft Adventures.
No, it's Minecraft Legends. So my thing is, they've made Minecraft. They've made Minecraft Story Mode. They made
Which flopped.
Minecraft. Yeah, which I don't know. Some people play it. It was kind of cool. Like I would watch it just because like YouTubers would play it and they'd be in the game.
Yeah, there was a bunch of YouTube hype around it for a while, but eventually it sort of just kind of petered off because everyone lost interest in it. Then
Yeah,
there was Minecraft Dungeons, which I need to buy.
yeah. So there was Minecraft Dungeons, and then they just now announced Minecraft Adventures, which is like an action RPG sort of game. And I'm just wondering, where's Minecraft 2? Why are we still playing Minecraft? Like, are they
Oh,
just gonna keep updating the game forever and ever, or are they gonna release a Minecraft 2 that has like multiple different things? Or is that just because they don't want to have to make people spend money?
I can actually answer that.
Okay, go. What's your answer?
So, in the a long time ago, Notch, before he sold it, he did an interview, and it was a big thing. There's a whole like movie about it. It's the Minecraft interview or whatever, where Notch talks about the development of Minecraft and all that. I'm pretty sure you know about it, right? You know about that?
I didn't know that was a thing, but now I do.
Yeah, it's very, very cool. But in it, it mentions how there was originally planned to be a Minecraft 2. There wasn't supposed to be all these updates to the game. It was supposed to stop, and then there was supposed to be a Minecraft 2 that would have circles and different shapes and all kinds of stuff.
Circles? No, that's just wrong.
Well, it wasn't. It was supposed to be Minecraft 2. It was supposed to be bigger, better than ever before. But every like the fans were so toxic at the time, and it was such a monumental task that Notch eventually kind of just gave up the project because he didn't want to continue it. So Minecraft 2 was in development but he lost interest in it because of how the fans were acting. And it's officially been determined there will never be a Minecraft 2.
So
It's just going to be continuously updated throughout the years.
another thing with that is it just kind of makes me think of MMOs like World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy 15. They never made another game. They would always just update their game. World of Warcraft had World of Warcraft Classic, but that's essentially the same exact game just without all the add-ons. So it kind of benefits games to have just a game that where they just make slow updates throughout the game. And with Minecraft having all the DLC it does with different skins and stuff, people want to buy those skins. People want to buy those worlds to play those. So they're still making money off of it.
Oh yeah, Minecraft has become the number one most bought game in the history of the world, and
Yeah, it's like the
I
number one best
guarantee
selling
you,
game.
yeah, and I guarantee you, it's not going to stop. It's genuinely not, because it's effectively been decided that Minecraft will be continuously updated progressively with more and more features until the end of time, meaning that there's never going to be a stop to the content. There's going to be rises and falls, like there always has been with Minecraft and any other big trendy thing. But I don't think Minecraft will ever go away. I think it's set to stay forever. And I'm not complaining about that. I think that's actually a really good thing.
Yeah, really. I mean, like the game's been out since 2012. If that gives you a perspective on things, we've been playing Minecraft for 10 years, a decade.
And its 10-year anniversary just brought all the old fans back, and it was huge hyped.
It wasn't even
And
the 10-year anniversary. It was just like a couple years back. People were like, "Oh, I'm gonna start playing Minecraft again."
yeah,
Like
a
we're not
10-year
trying to become
10-year
Minecraft.
anniversary.
Yeah, we're not trying to become Minecraft YouTubers. It's just kind of the one series that we know we can make it work, and also we don't really know what other series to make right now, other than the one other series that we were going to start. So if you have any ideas of what kind of series that you would like us to start, or you think that we can make funny content or good content out of, just put it in the description. Put it in the comments, or not the description, but the comments,
I do
and
want
just
to say, though, and this is something I've been thinking about. We started our channel for the podcast, and we eventually branched out into wanting to do the series that you came up with, and eventually the Minecraft series. The thing is, though, once we complete our two series,
what
what
are
do
we
we
gonna
do
do?
after?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
very
like,
good
I mean,
question. Well, for starters, the Minecraft series will last us years, but past that,
honestly, yeah.
I kind of went into this thinking, oh, like we'll just make whatever sounds fun. Like, oh, there might be new games that come out and stuff. We played some New World, but I haven't edited any of that footage.
Well, actually, I do want to say a few things about new games because,
They're all bad.
actually, no. Have you heard about what's going on with the Bethesda games lately?
No.
Starfield was finally shown, like they have actual footage, and it's supposed to come out it's supposed to come out in a few years. Like it's a ways off, but they're putting a lot of actual effort in. After after Starfield, they have the next Elder Scrolls out, Elder Scrolls 6, or yeah, Elder Scrolls 6. But what's been really big is they've actually announced that after they finish releasing Elder Scrolls 6, they're releasing Fallout 5.
Oh,
Yeah,
that could be
so
big.
that's generated some huge hype lately because Fallout 5 has been confirmed. It's officially been confirmed that Skyrim is now fully in development, and it's been announced. We've actually seen Starfield, and from what we've seen of the content and all that, a lot of people are really hyped because apparently, um, honestly, I think it's Bethesda doing the same thing they did with 76, Fallout 76.
Yeah, it's just gonna
But
flop.
I don't think it'll flop per se, but And the reason why I say I don't think it'll flop is because of what happened with them being bought out by who were they bought out by? I don't remember.
Sony.
They were bought out by Sony. And Sony has a reputation of wanting
Or
their
wait, is it
games to
Bethesda
be
or is it who is this that we're talking about?
Bethesda got bought out by Sony.
I'm pretty sure it's Microsoft actually. I think Bethesda
Uh,
was Microsoft. The Halo company, like Bungie, was PlayStation or Sony. I don't know.
yeah.
It's all like
Well,
they bought out each other.
anyway, whoever bought out whatever, um, we all know that. I mean, both Sony and Microsoft, because Bethesda used to be an independent game system. It was its own independent game studio until it was bought out recently. It was by Microsoft. I remember now, and Microsoft has a reputation of rather decent content,
I don't know.
or
Halo is good. Fable is good from what I've heard.
Fable's good. I've played it.
Forza Horizon 5 is a great game, and I drove every single road while I had COVID. Like I love Forza Horizon 5,
Well, well, I mean,
and
you get my
they're coming out
point,
with a
though.
Hot Wheels track. They're coming out with a Hot Wheels track to Forza Horizon 5 next month.
But you get my point. Like, uh, Microsoft has a reputation of making very good games. So I think the reputation uh, that Bethesda has with them being, you know, a game studio that makes broken games that are loaded with glitches, I think that's actually coming to an end because
Good.
I don't think Microsoft will put up with it. I genuinely don't.
I really hope they won't, because people literally bought Fallout 76, and there was a whole like thing where you could return Fallout 76. Like you literally could get your refund on the game if you bought it digitally.
Oh no,
Even
you
if it
got
was
to
on like
keep your
PlayStation and
you,
stuff.
you
Yeah,
got to keep your game. They just had to give you your money back because it was so bad.
yeah. It's crazy to think that that actually happened.
And
Um,
then there was the thing with them saying, "Oh, we'll make you a high quality vinyl bag," and it was like some sort of plastic thing.
yeah, yeah. It's really dumb. They screwed up with Fallout 76.
Oh, they
Um,
dropped the ball so bad.
yeah, I don't know. I can't really think of any crazy games that are coming out, but we'll probably end up making Smash Bros. Videos once I get Elgato. We'll probably be making Mario Kart videos, a little bit more Nintendo stuff.
Expect more Uno, by the way.
Expect more Uno, because my game actually. Sorry, I had to burp for a second there. I don't know.
It actually got fixed.
Yeah, my game got fixed. Like I booted it up the other day, and it came right up, and I was like, "What? No license problem or anything?" So it's
We'll have
weird.
to do some later
It's
today.
so weird. Half the time it works, half the time it doesn't, and it was on the right account too. I know it was on the right account, so
I,
at least it fixed. Yeah. So other than that, I'm trying to think of other crazy things that's happened lately that I can talk about in the podcast.
actually, I want to ask. I want to leave this to our viewers because I have the footage, so I want to leave it to our viewers. Do you guys want D&D content on the channel?
Like, would you like to see another D&D campaign that we've kind of started already? Would you like to see our playthrough of that, or would you just prefer not? I mean, it's really up to you guys. Arceaion could post it on his own channel if he really wanted to.
I'm
Um,
still learning the system of D&D. We're all still learning the system of D&D, so
yeah,
expect our roles to be wacko, either success or fails.
yeah.
Um,
So that's also the story of like that. Also is the D&D campaign where I shoved a stick up a deer's ass. So there's that. Um,
you grabbed a giant handful of cobalt shit.
yep.
I
It's gonna
don't.
be useful. I promise. It will be useful.
The only time it would ever be useful is if you were going to infiltrate a dragon and both the dragon and every cobalt around it was blind.
There's a use for
That's
it.
the,
There's a use for it.
that's not
I
gonna happen.
promise. I
There
promise.
is no use. Have you ever smelled flaming shit? It's the worst smell you could
No,
ever
but
imagine. So
I
you're not going to use it as a fuel source unless you need to.
we'll see, we'll see. So
I mean, I guess you could use it as manure, but I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. I'll figure out how to use it sometime. Um, but yeah, so the podcast is still gonna be a kind of week or kind of bi-weekly thing. It's did we turn the my I don't know because we're kind of turning the Minecraft thing into a just whenever we finish it we upload it, and it's kind of the same thing with the podcast. Originally, we were going to do the podcast every 2 weeks, and then in between those two or every 3 weeks, and then between every 3 week we'd have a whole week break. Lately, we haven't had the week break because we take the week break and then we forget to record the next week. Do you remember that? Do you remember us even having that conversation? We talked about having a whole week that we just have a break.
I'm sorry, I just zoned out for like 5 minutes when you started talking about schedules because they don't exist in my life.
No, but like we were going to do a 3 week thing, so we would do
I
the
know,
first week.
I
Yeah,
remember, but I don't know.
we've kind of ditched that. We are really bad at scheduling things. Like I mean, we could
Like maybe,
schedule to record. We could schedule to record. Like we got on today. We got on this morning and stuff.
oh yeah,
But
we can always schedule and record our shit. It's
but
just
it's just
we
it's
don't.
just whenever it comes to uploading, we always upload just as soon as we can.
Fair
So,
enough.
and really,
Unfortunate.
we could probably just be like, yeah, we'll upload in another week, and then upload a week from now.
To be fair, we have been doing like weekly uploads with the podcast.
Yeah, I mean, the podcast doesn't have to be weekly uploads though. That's kind of why we stopped doing the podcast every week, is because we got burnt out. We couldn't think of topics, and then
Well,
eventually
no,
we're just like, oh well,
it's because we were running out of topics and we were just like, well, maybe if we had a longer break in between, we could come up with stuff. But the funny thing is that just us sitting down and talking has generated like we went into this with literally one topic.
well,
And
that's how we've been starting to do the podcast. Is we just go in without really any topics. We have like a couple things to talk about, but it kind of makes the podcast flow a little better because then we're not so focused on hey we have to talk about this, hey we have to talk about this. We just go in and we're like hey what's up, how's it going, what's popping,
pretty much, yeah.
what's
And
crack lacking.
I'm genuinely kind of really impressed with our improv skills because
I
both
think
of
they
us
got better. They've gotten better.
they have gotten so much better from our early podcasts, and we either one of us can literally just throw something out of like right out of right field, like what this introduction was. Like our intro was completely unplanned. It was me literally being like, "Hey, I have an idea. You may have to bleep it." He was like, "What's the idea?" And then we did the idea,
And I'm like no, we don't have to bleep that. It's
and we
like
literally, and even then, whenever I offered the idea, you thought it was something else, and so that generated a whole conversation in and of itself.
yeah.
So I say just
I really don't think we even really need topics. I mean, it's kind of an interesting thing. Like, if you have something that you know you want to talk about on the podcast, I like the idea of making a topic. But for the most part, we could probably improv the entire thing.
and we have been
We
like
literally
sure,
have been, yeah.
sure we need a topic every here and there to make sure everything stays together, but
Yeah.
overall I think we've done really good. Look at us patting ourselves on the back so much.
Yeah. So on another note, I went to Taco Bell last night at like 11 p.m. in my pajamas. Because I was playing Phasmophobia with friends because I got off work at like 7 p.m. I was playing Phasmophobia with friends until like, or Phasmophobia and then back or Dead by Daylight until like probably 10 o'clock. So whenever I left, it was like 10:40, and I was like, okay, I really need food. I haven't ate dinner yet.
Oof.
I didn't want DoorDash because I was like, it's the middle of the night. I really don't want like people to like DoorDash to my apartment at this
Yeah,
time.
it's kind of awkward.
It's like no, I don't want you to be in a sketchy position, and it feels like that would be a sketchy position. There was a so I don't know if I talked about this on the podcast, but like the day after I moved into this apartment, which I'm moving out soon, but the day after I moved into this apartment, there was actually it was whenever I was working overnights, and I wasn't here for this, but my brother said that there were gunshots outside because some guy shot another guy's car, I guess, and the police came and like arrested him and stuff, and it was just really a really scary situation. And we're basically like, okay, yeah, we're not gonna we're not gonna tell mom and dad about this. We made a silent vow, and then all of a sudden at the dinner table one day, he bursted out. He's like, yeah, like hopefully there won't be a shooting at the next one and stuff. And I'm just like, Mason, shut up.
What your parents do?
They freaked out because they're like, oh, what? If we would have known that, we would have moved you out the very next day. I'm like, yeah, that's the point. We moved everything in. We didn't want to move again. It's like we just got everything moved. It's like moving's a pain. I'd rather wait a whole year to do it again.
Your camera fixed itself.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just my good looks.
Your good looks and charming personality.
That's exactly what it is. And that's why you should watch the Randomness101 podcast. And our Minecraft series. You can't even see my good looks or charming personality, but you get to see the Shuba Ducks.
Well, you can see his charming personality.
Yeah, he's got charming. You could see my charming. You could hear my charming personality, but you could see Shuba Ducks. Like, man, Shuba Duck, man. It's like
personality.
Have you seen those TikToks? Have you seen those TikToks of like of who I would cheat on my girl with, and then they click it once and it says no one. They click it again, it starts going through a bunch of people. It's like my first one. My first one's going to be Shuba Duck. If I were to ever make that PowerPoint. And that's it. It's just Shuba Duck. Just different poses of Shuba Duck. Actually, it's him doing the dance. It's literally like pictures of him doing the dance, and if you press the spacebar really fast, he does the dance.
Okay, so this brings into two topics that I want to cover. First off, if you hit your spacebar like really, really, really fast, is that just getting your computer off?
Okay, that's a really weird topic to start with.
And the second.
I don't think I'm the right person to answer this.
The second topic is one that was brought up at work, my work, last night because I work overnights, and it was as follows: "You've Got a Friend in Me" is the best anthem for the gay pride group.
You've got a friend in need.
In me. You got a friend in me.
Yeah, actually, there was a time where, whenever I was still working there, that me and Scott were talking, and we were talking about you have a friend in me, and I was like, no, it's you got a friend in need. And we looked up and it was in me, and I was like, oh. I was like, I was wrong.
Oh, fuck me. I mean, I got a friend.
So,
but no, that's like the best, that is the best anthem for the gay pride party.
I'll tell you what though, whenever we get in Elgato, I really want to do a series of like playing the first Xenoblade game with you. Like have you have the controller and like just we play alongside and I can just like show you the game.
Honestly, do you just want to do a Let's Play series?
For the other one? I don't know. We'll talk about that after the podcast. But I know I want to...
Not just for the other one. For like games that are like single player, like literally just pull a Game
We could do that. We could literally just pull a Game Grumps and just pick up a game and start playing. But either way, we'll eventually play multiplayer games too.
The reason why I'm so hesitant to do something like that is because it's so overly done.
It feels like it's boring. Yeah, it feels like it's overly done. It feels like it's boring. Actually, what we could do is we could play Xenoblade Chronicles, except, you know how people like play two-player by just giving one person one Joy-Con, the other one the other? We could play like that.
Yeah.
We could play with just half a controller each.
I think that would be fun. Really hard.
It'd be really hard. Actually, for Xenoblade, it wouldn't be too bad. But it would be fun. So, I think it would be an interesting thing, especially for Xenoblade, because you have to use the D-pad to switch between the arts, and then the A button has to select. So it's like one of us will be like going through and we'll find what attack we want to use, and the other one will be like, okay, I gotta hit A right now, and so I could literally like cycle through them. So I think Xenoblade would be a fun game for that. That and then Breath of the Wild. I've seen a couple Let's Plays of Breath of the Wild. Well, not like Let's Plays, but just like playthrough things of them like playing with one Joy-Con apiece. So
You know what would be
that's
a really fun playthrough?
what.
Pokemon Legends Arceus.
That would be fun. We could do that.
That would be a really fun game.
I think the best part about the Switch is just you don't even need to make, or you don't even need to like delete your save to make a new save. You can just make a new profile.
Wait, you don't? Really?
Yeah, you can just make a new profile on your Switch, and then it'll make a whole new save.
See, the reason why I didn't want to do that is because I kind of screwed up at the intro of my game of Legends Arceus.
What do you mean? Did you select the wrong starter?
I selected the wrong gender.
That's a lie. You did it on purpose.
Oh no! I selected male when I went on to do female.
Oh, okay. See, you did. No, you made no mistake. You made no
See,
mistake.
okay, this is introducing a whole new topic here. I'm one of those people that, oh, if I have the choice between male and female, I'll probably go female. While Spentaur over here will always go male because he's male. I don't get that.
Uh, Basically because I want to play as if it's my perspective. That's why I select male instead of female. So,
Well, with that very interesting thing, I would like to say that this podcast was sponsored by water.
roll the clip. Maybe, if I remember to
We
put it
did
in.
find it.
If
We did find it. I don't
See,
remember where
we
it was,
found it.
though.
We found it, but I have to remember where it was. So maybe roll the clip. Okay, and we're back.
Leave it.
So
Or you just saw a very awkward pause. Anyway, with all this done, I would like to say thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Well, if you can leave a
well,
comment.
leave a comment saying what series we should make. Like what series should we make after the Minecraft series, and then we have another series that we're kind of in the works. So
Give us an idea for a third series.
yeah.
And with that, I genuinely think it's time we get off. So, Spintar, anything to add?
Bye.